So it seems that whether or not we have hope and therefore assume that there is freedom, or are in fear and therefore assume that there is none, these are poles on an emotional spectrum, and they're not intellectual categories that we could pick one or the other. Um, I think most people fluctuate throughout their lives, maybe throughout a single day, uh, as far as which freedom or determinism they feel applies to them. Um, Certainly, different situations elicit different types of feelings in that regard. Sometimes we will ourselves to do something, and it took a lot of oomph to get us to actually follow through with it. And other times, we're just resigned to circumstances. And it seems that this has more to do with our emotional constitution than it does with anything about the nature of reality itself. Reality itself, it can't be either one of these things. It's not determined and it's not free. Reality itself seems to be possibility. Um, it's all contingent. And so, where does that leave us? Well, I don't know. It seems that this process of becoming is always unfolding, and we don't know what's going to happen. And because we don't know what's going to happen, we don't have this totally free will, because to actually act consciously, freely, we would need to know what the consequences of that action are going to be, and we can only ever approximate that. But because we can never know what's going to happen in the future, to even suppose that it were therefore determined, I mean, that's also an assumption of knowledge. So the problem, the intellectual problem, the debate between free will and determinism shouldn't continue anymore, because I think we've realized that it's about our emotional attitudes. It's not about our intellectual understanding. The intellect can't help us solve this problem, because it's not even a problem at all. It's more like a wound in our bodies, and it's bleeding. And until we can heal the wound, uh, we'll continue to blabber on about possible solutions, when really the solution is more concrete than that. And we're getting a little bit too abstract, maybe. But yeah, that's all for now.